it is said that really we have two real choices. One is to go along, let your energy, let your attention go along with the thought flow, with the mind stream. Something comes and it's calling you, and something climbs on board and you drift off, meaning you feel distracted. You become into a field of distraction, and then in this state you have a feeling that you have been divided and a feeling a bit lost, like this feeling. Or the other choice is simply to stay back, only in the place of only observing that everything come and go. But the witness of what comes and goes does not come and go. And there is something profound about this recognition. And it has to keep on confirming itself. Because like a reflex, the attention goes back to what we are used to, which is to somehow create relationships with certain kind of thoughts, and then this combined energy amounts to a feeling of, sometimes you enjoy also. I am not saying to be afraid of thoughts. I have no fear of thoughts, it's not this. But if you are not clear that you are the witness of them, and they have no power apart from the power that is supplied by your own interest, your belief, your identity, gives power to these thoughts. If we don't know this clearly enough, then you can come into that state of what I call distraction. You're believing you are your thoughts. You see? As it becomes more clear that you are capable of witnessing the traffic of thoughts, then everything, all thoughts, all feelings, every sensation is more like a tourist. They're just passing through. You're not offering residence to any thought, any feeling. It can happen. For a moment it comes, 2 or 3 moments it's here, it goes. But it's not leaving any residual impression, it's not leaving any footprints inside your own mind. This is a beautiful state of being. Now you enjoy some space inside yourself, and out of the blue a thought comes and says, you can't keep it. There's always 1 or 2. You can't keep it. And then you start, then again some sadness come. Why? Not because the thought come, you can't keep it, but something purchases this thought. And that is the difference. Any thought can come, but if you don't buy into it, it has nowhere else to go but to go back into emptiness. If you combine yourself with it, then it's as though you amplify and give it you extend its visa. And then it's hung around, you see, because you have a relationship with this thought, like this. What I'm saying, without the words, is very simple. With the words, sometimes we have to work with the mind a little bit and try, so it can seem more of a task. But if you simply follow through, it becomes easier and easier each time. Then at a certain point, almost no effort is required. They simply cannot enter into the solar plexus of being, if I want to use this type of term. Nothing is there, no trouble. Any thought, any concept you can use, it has no power to mesmerize you or to create some distraction like this. It is a training to some extent, but it's not sweaty. It's not, years and years of practice. No. You start now, and maybe in a short time, you're saying, whoa, it's so easy. But don't think about it, do it. I'm happy you say this, because it will come. It will come that out of the blue some thought comes and say, you're not ready. You haven't really got it right. You haven't really got it. You haven't got it. And you're used to doubting yourself. So these type of voices you listen to very easily. But now you can be onto it, and something is aware of this kind of tendency. And more space opens up, and you're able to observe more clearly, but that's just a thought. And how many thoughts we have believed, and they're there somehow creating some subtle influences in your life. Some you become so accustomed to them, you don't question them anymore. But in satsang, they begin to come up to the surface, and it can feel like a discomfort. Also, it can feel like a fear, like you're going to lose something, something precious. This is how it can play in your mind, but it's nothing at all. Because you're in doubt, and the negative tendencies, the vasana energies, can only influence you while you're in doubt. Then they'll work at you. Yeah, you see, look at him. That's what. And you'll be in a state agitation. As soon as you are undivided, and I'm always pointing you back to that space which is not involved in any decision making. It is just a space of being, and it is always present. If you feel yourself, that feeling arises out of your being. And it is itself representing being. The feeling I am. It is being. It is your beingness. If you follow like I'm saying about this, you will see that that being is undivided, whole. And the perfume arising out of that stillness is joy and space, silence, and compassion, love. All of this comes very naturally. Not that you are cultivating, simply it is there already. But are we able to bear the assault of the old regime of thinking, you see? Because they will come. And some are very quick to believe. And if you're quick to believe, you will have a lot of mood swings. 1 minute you're feeling on top of the world, the next minute, you're sitting in Satan's lap. You'll feel like that. Because you follow these streams, you believe them, identify with them. If you don't identify, you're aware, then somehow they don't hook in. And in a short time, you'll see that nothing touches you.